Hi everyone, a huge welcome to Steve's Kitchen. Michelle's with me today.
Hi.
Those of you that were with us the other day on the live walkabout where we went into the supermarket here in Australia, you may have actually been influential on some of the things that we bought, particularly the raspberry flavoured Maltesers, and also somebody suggested to us to get an M&M flavour. What was it, Michelle?
It was a hot cross bun flavour.
Hot cross bun M&Ms. We couldn't find them, but we found something even better. I'll share that with you in a minute. We also said we were going to get just 10 different items. We've actually got 14 here on the table and a really nice ice cream in the freezer. I'll get out a little bit later. Shall I go through the items really quickly?
Yeah.
What we got?
Yeah.
Okay, we've got a couple of drinks. We're going to open these in a minute. This one actually is Michelle's. It's a dairy farmer's milk drink, and this one actually is pavlova. What did I get, Michelle?
You got a Great Southern Caramel.
Great Southern Caramel. We'll pour those out in a minute. We also got some Bundy ginger beer. We also got some chips, or crisps as we call them. We got those Red Rock Deli champagne vinaigrette with shallots. We got the home brand cookies that somebody mentioned. These are a gooey sort of crumble cookie, and they should have some sort of gooey caramel in the center. Now,
Well, you're hoping they're going to have.
yeah, I mean, as a rule, the home brand stuff looks better on the box, but these are a luxury one. Hopefully they're not going to let us down. Never had them before. I got the cherry ripe. Got to have cherry ripe if we're going to be doing Aussie snacks. I also got those strange little, they're almost like kiddies sort of penny chews. These are musk sticks, particularly Australian. I'll let you know, I'm not a big fan of them, but I haven't had them for a long time. We also got some energy bars. What were they, Michelle? I can't remember.
They were Bare Naked muesli bars.
Bare Naked.
These ones were chopped chip.
And there's a peanut butter flavoured one. As I said, I think in the intro, we got Maltesers, one of my favourite, but these are raspberry flavoured Maltesers. So I'm really looking forward to trying those. I've never had them before. We've gone with something Vegemite. It's shapes, Arnott's shapes. They have Vegemite on them, and each of these little sort of snacks are shaped like the map of Australia. And I think Michelle was pointing out earlier on, it says here...
No Tasmania.
Tasmania is not on it, so sorry about that, Tassie. Now, this one is super interesting because this is mousse, mango and turmeric yogurt. Yogurt for our American friends. I'm really looking forward. I mean, mango and turmeric has got to be good. Now lastly, apart from the ice cream that is, but by no means least, is some M&Ms, but these are Lamington M&Ms, so particularly Australian. I know M&Ms are an American brand, but I'm sure you don't get Lamington flavoured in the USA. So I'm thinking, Michelle, we should start with cracking open the drinks. I better give you yours.
Okay. Think we need a big shake?
You can give me mine.
Oh, okay, if you must.
Could have reached over, but so I've got the Great Southern Caramel. Now I think this is a salted caramel. I'm not 100% sure.
And mine's raspberry pavlova.
Does it say salted caramel?
No, it's not salted. It was salted chocolate there, but this one's just caramel.
Okay, so it's not actually salted caramel. It's just Great Southern Caramel. We'll just twist these off. Oh yes, smells like caramel. What are you getting?
I get raspberry and, yeah, real sweetness. That's probably the meringue.
Pavlova? Oh yeah.
It's
No, I
nice.
get pavlova. It's got that sort of
Yeah, it's a sweet,
sugary caramel.
Yeah.
Not caramel, but
Meringue.
meringue.
Yours is a bit fuller than mine.
I've so overfilled this. It's right near the top. Anyway, let's give this a try. I like the smell.
Quite milky.
Is it? Yeah, not a lot of. Oh, there's a really slight flavour caramel. Actually, the smell is probably better than the taste.
I was thinking that it's more smell than taste, but it is there.
It's good.
Swapsies.
Okay.
Yeah, real caramel on that one.
Got to get. Oh yeah, it is the initial taste is just the milk, but no, I'm getting raspberries. So it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
It's giving.
I like that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to swap?
Yeah, I don't mind. You can have that one. I've still got some left in the bottle.
No, you won't have in a second.
What's next?
So sticking with the sweet theme, I'm going to get this cherry ripe, this little cherry ripe bar. This is a really Australian classic. It's sort of cherry flavoured coconut, sort of all, you know, the desiccated coconut, but the thicker sort of
Like a
chunks of coconut.
yeah, like a cherry bounty.
Yeah, like a cherry bounty covered with a dark chocolate though. Now it's kind of funny because I really like cherry ripes and I'm not a dark chocolate fan. Michelle doesn't really like the cherry ripes, but because the smell coming off there, I don't know if you know Bourneville chocolate. It's that Bourneville chocolate. I don't like Bourneville.
I do.
but I do like Bounty. So I think it's a combination of having that sweet coconut. Let's give this a bite. Oh, not as red as I remember.
No, maybe they're taking the food colouring out.
Yeah, I still like cherry ripes. I mean, they're just not as red. I always remember them being really red inside. And I've also lost a little bit of the cherry flavour. So whether they've changed the formula, maybe somebody can let me know. But definitely...
It's okay.
Yeah, from my memory, cherry ripe was...
It was bright red.
Bright red inside. But I could be wrong. Now in stark contrast, just to get them out of the way, we saw these in the store and I sort of explained what they were like. They're almost like a sort of penny chew. They're called musk sticks. They're hard to describe, but I will describe them to you. Okay.
Do I get one too?
You do.
Oh, Turkish delight sort of.
Yeah, I always think of them. Let's give these a try. I'll try and explain. They almost look like a pink licorice stick, but they don't taste like that.
Chalky.
It's like eating Drano or something, or some sort of.
It's like the rose. It's like your grandmother's bathroom perfume.
Yeah, it is. But it's definitely got
Yeah.
probably an artificial, but it's got a rose water flavour in there.
I suppose it would grow on you.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't grow on you. It's like potpourri, you know.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
probably texture of potpourri as well.
these have been around for ages, and I'm sure somebody is buying them. I'm not sure if the kids are having them.
No. Maybe they are. It's quite Turkish delightish, I think. Or it's the rose, I suppose.
No, it's a little bit like the white mice used to have, but in texture.
Yeah, but I like those.
Yeah, but nothing like it in flavour.
Oh no.
So that is a Coles brand.
I don't think another brand would taste any better.
Musk sticks.
Can we have something nice now?
Yeah, I think we need something just to take the taste out of our mouth. I'll tell you what we do. We're going to go for something we both chose our own flavour for. So it's the Bare Naked energy bars. This is something I've never had before. I'll be honest, the whole shopping experience cost almost like $50, so it's pretty expensive. So it was quite nice that these were on special in Coles, and I think let's get them open. So the bear got like a bobble hat on it.
Mine's got sunglasses on.
Oh, mine's got
It's got a bobble hat.
a bobble hat with his ears poking through. So it's a Bare Naked energy bar. Mine's chocolate chip. Michelle went for
Peanut butter and honey.
sounds good. So it's actually quite a short bar, but it's one of those thick, sort of stodgy energy bars you often get in the gyms and things, or if you go cycling, you'll know what I mean. That heavy, dense sort of energy bar. Smells. What's your smell like? Mine smells like peanut butter.
Mine smells of peanut butter.
Okay.
Probably my peanut butter wafting. Mine's very strong.
Okay. So let's give these a try. It's quite nice actually.
Yeah, I get the peanut butter and the honey. I do get the honey in that. Yeah. You'd like
And I've got what feel like whole hazelnuts in there.
Mine, I've got peanuts in mine.
It could be peanuts, but it tastes like a hazelnut.
Probably with the chocolate, maybe sort of Nutella.
Oh, like Nutella hazelnut. Yeah, could be.
Meant to be healthy, these.
So yeah, I don't know how healthy. I also get a little bit of honey, so mine must have
honey in as well.
Yeah, it must be sweetened with honey.
Try the honey.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can't actually taste the peanut butter in yours. Now I've got the flavour of the chocolate. These are really nice. And they weren't expensive, were they? I can't remember the price.
No, they were good, considering there was 2 in a pack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So definitely the sort of thing you could take on a hike with you, or to the gym.
On a road trip.
On a road trip, yeah. If we're driving along, this is the sort of thing Michelle and I like to eat, because it satiates you really well, and it tastes quite good. It's like a very dense, almost fudgy energy bar. So yeah, I like that. Bare naked chocolate chip and bare naked
peanut butter with honey.
Yum yum.
No more, you've got lots to eat.
So I'm going to have a little slurp to cleanse the palate. If you can cleanse a palate with
It should be water, really.
with raspberry milkshake. You've got to go for something savoury next. I'm going to go for the champagne vinaigrette and shallot chips or crisps. Now it says they're a new flavour. I've never seen them before. The other ones we've got here are salsa verde and creamy mozzarella.
These are the special reserve.
Yeah, they're the Red Rock Special Reserve, so they're sort of fancy flavours. It's really nice packaging. I do like some of the Red Rocks. These are the ones that are a little bit hard though.
Yeah, they can be a little bit.
They can be a little bit hard. Open them and see. You go first.
Okay. Normal chip looking thing.
Okay, I do get a shallot.
Yeah, you get the oniony sort of, and the vinegar.
So yeah, like a very light, not particularly
Not a very strong flavour, no.
No, a lot of salt and vinegar can be quite. They use a lot of citric acid in salt and vinegar chips, so you can end up with a real sort of
it's real acidic, isn't it?
yeah, burn to your mouth. But these are quite mild. No, I like these.
Yeah, they're good. Nothing wrong with those. I wouldn't know whether they taste like champagne though.
I would say there's nothing champagne about those at all. I don't think there's any. If you like champagne, no, they are a very mild salt and vinegar.
More of a smooth salt and vinegar rather than an acidic one. So
Yeah.
maybe that's why they're champagne.
Should we open the other ones
Why
straight
not?
away?
Why not?
Go on in, you grab them.
So what were these? Salsa verde and creamy mozzarella. Okay.
Very pretty packaging.
Oh, you can smell.
Some salt.
You can smell the basil. You get basil?
Yeah, I do get basil. Okay, basil on the front. Oh, I like that.
They're nice. Oh, I prefer those ones.
They're really cheesy and really basil. So,
Nice.
is it mozzarella?
Mozzarella, yeah.
Yeah, I do. You get almost a sort of buffalo mozzarella essence to them with basil. So it's a good combination. I like those a lot. So these are the special reserve. So this one is new as well. It says it's new. I don't know how long it's been around. So we talked about actually giving this sort of marks out of 10, and we decided not to, but I feel we should now. So I might put the marks out of 10 on screen, because I think those chips or crisps, they're really good. I'd give those a sort of 9 out of 10. Would you? What would you score them?
Yeah, the mozzarella one's higher than the champagne one.
So I fancy next going to one of my all-time favourite candies or sweets, Maltesers. Here in Australia we've got raspberry flavoured Maltesers. I'm guessing the chocolate's not raspberry. I'm guessing that the actual honeycomb inside is raspberry flavoured. Oh, it's got that real artificial raspberry smell coming out of there. So,
It's a round ball.
what is the makeup? So, disappointingly, they're not actually pink. I would have liked to have seen a pink honeycomb in there, although the picture actually shows them as being not pink, but the raspberry flavour is there. It's probably in the chocolate. Now I know in the US you have Whoppers, and trust me, I had Whoppers when I came to the US and I was really disappointed. They just don't taste anywhere near as nice as Maltesers, in my opinion. The way to eat a Malteser is you break a little hole in the outside of the honeycomb to break through the chocolate, and then you just suck it between the roof of your mouth and your tongue, and let the honeycomb sort of melt out.
A lesson in Malteser eating from Steve. Could be here a while.
A marks out of 10, it's a Malteser, so it's got to be high, but it's actually not as good, in my opinion, as a Malteser. Where would you go with this?
7.
7? Yeah, I was thinking 7. So we're going with 7 out of 10 on the raspberry Maltesers. Thanks for the recommendation. Now I want to get to this mango yogurt, or yogurt as the Americans say, because mango is one of my favourite yogurts. It's really a great flavour. This one is called Moo, and it's mango and turmeric. Now turmeric is super trendy at the moment. I think
Superfood, isn't it?
Yeah, it's one of these foods. I don't know. There's lots of things out there about the value of eating turmeric. So it's not surprising to see it coming into desserts like a yogurt. So it's a really strong yellow, as you'd expect from mango or turmeric for that matter. Now, how are we going to go about this? Just go with spoons?
Spoons, I think.
So let me just try first. Do we go down?
Oh look, is that the mango?
Oh, there's a piece of mango there. Do you want to find your own piece of mango? Do you want to swap?
No, you can have that mango. You go first.
So here goes. Michelle's going to find her piece of mango. You got a piece?
Yeah.
Wow, mango's good. Mango and turmeric.
Did you get the turmeric?
Yeah, a little bit.
Mango's really strong. It's nice.
Mango's strong. But can you get that turmeric? It's almost like a little bit of...
It's an after, left on your tongue after.
But it's a raw turmeric.
Yeah.
The mango is sensational. But the turmeric is a little bit like putting maybe curry powder into a meal after it's cooked. It's not really adding... You wouldn't sort of say, oh, I wish I could isolate the flavour of turmeric in there and have it, because it is like uncooked turmeric. So it's like uncooked curry, and actually I can feel it now on my tongue. It's not the best of flavours, but it goes well together, and I'm sensing that it's probably...
It's good for us.
It's good for you, yeah.
And it's not unpleasant being in the yoghurt, so why not have it?
No, but it's a little bit like if you took your favourite strawberry yoghurt and put a teaspoon of curry powder in there. It's not really adding a lot because the curry powder hasn't been cooked. So I would give this actually a pretty high score because I like mango yoghurt and I like this yoghurt. So it's Moo, turmeric and mango yoghurt. I give this 8 out of 10.
I think a 9. I think it's a good mango flavour.
Yeah. I think it's up there, but I'm going to give it 8 out of 10 because I think turmeric has been added to this for sort of fashionable reasons. I think if turmeric at the moment wasn't fashionably something to add, there's no way they'd use turmeric in this yoghurt. So we're going to go savoury or sweet?
Have to be sweet because we've got more sweet left.
Okay, so we're going to try the famous Coles chunky or cookies that are, what does it say there? Crumble cookies.
The packaging sold them.
Yeah, the photo on the package is definitely good. You know straight away the smell.
There's 8 in there.
Is there 8? The straight away the smell I get, sadly, and Coles aren't going to love me for saying this, is that cheap sort of cookies, chocolate chip cookies that you get if you don't bake them at home. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, that's the general smell you get from chocolate chip cookies that are bought in any supermarket, but they're not the home baked smell. And oh well, there's a nice thing.
Oh, they've got chocolate.
So they're actually chocolate coated. They've got chocolate chips in them. They're chocolate coated.
There's some goo. There's some goo.
Look, it's not quite like the box, but there is some sort of toffee caramel in the centre. I think what they've done is put a little caramel button and it's got a little mouth. That's a good idea. I've done similar things in the past with some of our recipes on Steve's Kitchen, particularly with the chocolate lava cookies.
Yeah.
I had that, I used that sort of block of chocolate inside, so what I called on Steve's Kitchen the perfect chocolate chip cookie. I used this technique, but I'd say mine tastes better than this.
It does have a gooey centre.
But a little overbaked, a little bit crispy on the outside. So yeah, no, I'm going to give this 7 out of 10 again. I think you can't beat a chocolate chip cookie, so I'm going to give this 7 out of 10.
I think 7 too. I ate the whole one, so it must be good.
Okay. So we're reaching the finish line. We're now going to end it with a bit of Vegemite. You really can't beat it.
Okay, get it up the right way.
Turning the box around the right way. There you have it. They're a little savoury cracker, and Shapes do all sorts of different flavours. They do pretty much any flavour you can think of, but these ones are very particular to Australia. They're Vegemite.
You can smell it.
They smell like Vegemite. And surprise, surprise,
They taste like Vegemite. They're nice. I like those.
there's one thing we can't get wrong here in Australia, and that's Vegemite. And for those of you that don't like it, grow up.
They're well cooked.
They are well cooked. I'm going to give straight away the Vegemite 10 out of 10. You might be able to buy these online, maybe through Amazon or somewhere if you're not in Australia. Well worth a try.
It is what it says on the box. Exactly. You don't need anything else for these, just eat the box.
Well, not the box.
No, the contents of the box.
Now, I've got another glass. Over here we have ginger beer, Australian style ginger beer. This is Bundaberg. It's really, it's synonymous with ginger beer here in Australia. We've got ourselves a big, is it about a litre bottle? If you like ginger beer, you're going to love about Bundaberg ginger beer is it's got a really good gingery flavour. It's a sweet drink.
Non-alcoholic.
No. But if you can imagine a sweet, you know, like your Coca-Colas, your Pepsi, but this has a lovely gingery kick to it.
You can smell the ginger.
Want to have a little?
I'll go first.
Little taste. Sorry, such a big glass.
Yeah, that's good. It's sweet, but you get the ginger.
Oh, it's really got root ginger in it. You know, you can really taste some ginger beers. They're just sweet. Bundy ginger beer is great. It's got a real sort of hit of that sort of gingery aftertaste, which is really good. I've got to give the Bundy ginger beer 10 out of 10.
I think 10.
Now, somebody in the live stream said there was a new M&M flavour, which was hot cross bun. We couldn't find it. We looked in 2 or 3 different stores, but we did come across these most unusual, first time we had seen them, Lamington M&Ms. Lamington, for those you don't know, is a chocolate covered sponge cake with coconut and jam in it. So I've actually got a recipe for a Lamington cake pop on the channel, so you can check that out. So we've got 3 different colours. The whites, well, there are the coconut, the brown's the chocolate, and the red ones, they're not strawberry, they're not anything particular, they're just jam.
Or jelly.
Jelly.
So what are we going for first?
I'm going with the coconut.
Okay, I'll keep with you.
Yeah?
Coconut, white one.
Oh yeah. Now that really tastes like Lamington because you've got desiccated coconut.
Yep. Yep, real
Wow, that's
coconut.
good.
Yep, coconut, real there.
Chocolate. Chocolate's going to be chocolate.
It's going to be a regular M&M, isn't it?
Yeah. It's like a regular M&M, I think.
Jam.
Jam, not strawberry, just regular jam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the end.
Little sugary jam.
What you've got to do is there's only 3 left.
There's 3 left. There's 1 of each flavour.
1 of each flavour. You've got to have them all together, so it's a Lamington.
Yeah.
Ready?
Or maybe I'm not going to be left out. So here we go, Lamington M&Ms, 3 flavours. I don't think you're going to be able to get these outside of Australia. I don't think anybody would even know what they are. I'm going to give those a thumbs up. I'm not going to give them 10 out of 10.
I think 8 for me.
No, I'm going to give them 9. Now, if you like M&Ms, if you really enjoy your M&Ms, this is going to be a whole new experience for you. A lot of fun, which means we've cleared everything off the table snack-wise. It's time for ice cream. So I've sent Michelle off to get the ice cream. But while she's gone, I'll put the rest of her drink in a glass, and let's see who's drunk the most.
That was because you tasted more of the caramel before I handed it over.
Grow up.
I'm over the moo.
Over the moo ice cream. This one is coconut and salted caramel.
Got my spoon.
She's gone straight for the bit with the salted caramel in the top. It's pretty hard, isn't it?
Yep, we didn't want to get it out too early. Hang on, I'm still going down, so I'll get a big spoonful. Got to be careful it doesn't ping onto the floor. There we go, look at that.
I hope it's
wow.
good. Is it good? Oh, it's cold.
Very cold.
That is really spooky, because Michelle's saying to me, yeah, it's coconut. I've just read the package here, it's dairy free. So it's actually a coconut milk ice cream, and it's really delicious.
I love coconut ice cream, fresh coconut ice cream.
Yeah, but normally most of the coconut ice creams we have are still dairy ice creams.
That's right, yeah, they're
Whereas this is actually dairy free, and I can barely tell. It is cold, yeah, it is cold, but it's got big chunks of salted caramel in there.
That's good.
100%, 10 out of 10. The Over the Moo coconut ice cream BTW, by the way, it's dairy free. So that is it. I want to thank everybody out there for joining us in the live stream, getting out to the shops, having a look around. I'm sorry it was a little bit grainy, but you know, we were relying on the roaming data to take us around. So in the meantime, share the love, share the video with your friends and family, and we will see you very shortly. Take care.
Do you want to do another exit?